What's going on, Paul? Thought I'd throw up the late night stream. This little tank is breaking out and all sorts of crap. I probably should have cleaned it out before I set it back up. What's going on, Paul? Thought I'd throw up the late night stream. What's going on, though, man? What's the GIF? What's the GIF? This tank is breaking out and all sorts of crap. I probably should have cleaned it out before I set it back up. What's going
Not
on?
a whole lot.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Just hanging out, chilling, relaxing.
Same old same. Hey, same old same. Everyone know. Hey, and when the time I say to anyone, so how you day, man? What you doing? Like, everyone's doing the same as me. Hold on, I got echo here. Let me sort that out. Yeah. What was it? Huh? Vicky's round there crying.
It was so nice. It's Chris.
Go on.
It was kids with disabilities, and then they were signing, but they were singing a song, and they had like kids without disabilities there singing with them, but they were signing the song. They pressed the golden buzzer.
Sorry, I was talking to Vic there. What up, Andy?
No, it's all right.
Yeah, Vicky's been crying. Watching Britain Got Talent. Watching Britain Got Talent and start crying. You know you're getting old when you watch some talent show and you start crying.
Yeah.
Can't control the emotions no more. It was so brilliant.
Have you seen Tape Face?
Tape face. No.
You gotta check out Tape Face, man. I mean, all of his acts are really good, but the first one where nobody knew about him was spectacular. Oh my God!
It's not the guy that had his mouth sellotape.
Yeah, tape face, tape mouth.
Oh yeah. That guy's hilarious. Yeah. I know he had about that. And he comes out with a little funky music and he's doing his little gimmicks. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's funny. So how's your day been,
It gets
Andy,
me every
man?
time I watch that.
Andy's doing the same thing as us, no doubt. Chilling. I talk to people in America like, what you doing? Chilling. Talk to people in Jamaica, what you doing? Chilling.
Must be all the weed.
Yeah. It must be, man. Oh God. World's at a standstill. It's crazy.
Yeah, my buddy Maurice was doing something on Facebook last night. That he was drinking a bunch of Coronas. So the only thing I had was the vodka, so I started drinking with him. It was an early night last night.
Coronas.
I passed right out.
I hear that, man. I hear that. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and take a little trip outside tomorrow and disconnect those mushrooms from that rock. I'm gonna take it outside and give it a go. I don't want that little, you know, them little. I don't. They're not posting zanias, but I just don't want. They're growing too fast.
Yeah, gonna end up covering everything in the tank, huh?
Yeah, and they just got these little fingers, like little root. It looks like little roots reaching out for the other rocks, and I have to keep moving it because they're trying to attach to other rocks, and I don't want that to happen. Once that happens, I'm in problem. Gonna have an overgrown coral. But I'm thinking that rock, right? If I can get the mushrooms off, I'm sure I can bring it to a shop and get it traded, you know, because it's got a lot of different corals on there as well. It's got loads of different corals on there.
I don't see why they wouldn't trade you or give you some store credit or something.
Yeah, it's got zoas on there. It's got yellow zoas, blue zoas, green mushrooms, red mushrooms, purple mushrooms. That stuff that I don't want on there, the poisonous stuff. Then it's got that pulsing zany looking stuff on there. You know what I mean? It's got loads of different stuff on that rock. Just not feeling that in my tank no more. Oh gosh. I was gonna do some hunting on the 4. Can't even be asked to do that. Let me just throw up the reef stream.
Yeah, I've been waiting today. That's how I went and did a 5-gallon water change. I was like, man, I guess he's coming on today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to do them every day. I'm trying to do them every day. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Trying to do them every
Life
day,
happens
man.
sometimes.
Yeah, man. I'm here trying to get through this headache, man. This headache and diarrhea, and I don't know what's going on with my body, man. I'm hoping I ain't got that corona.
Yeah. You sleep with your phone by you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Try pushing your phone away from you at nighttime. I did that for the past 2 nights. I get like this little, it's like the start of a headache, and I shove my phone away from me.
Hey, Habby, and so you're not going with the 5G conspiracy, are you?
I'm not going with it. I'm just saying when I get the phone away from me.
I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try. I tell you what actually eased my headache, right? Because my head was really, really, really bad, and you know what eased it? A friend of mine sent me a message and told me to go into my internet, into Google search, right in the top bar, go to my router and disable the 5 gigahertz, like the 5G, in my
Okay.
and only use the 2.4. So I disabled that, and my headache ain't been as bad. So I find that a little bit strange, but I don't wanna feed into the whole 5G conspiracy crap.
Yeah, I don't want to either, but it's a little weird because I don't get headaches.
I don't get headaches either.
3 nights in a row now.
I've had headaches for coming up about probably over 3 weeks now.
Oh man, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is there's no reason for you to have a headache, because a headache is the body's response to tell you that you're dehydrated. You don't drink shit but water.
Yeah, I'll drink loads of water. You know what I mean? And
that's
then
why
when I Googled it as well,
you have a headache. That's why when you have a hangover, you get a headache, because your body has used all your water to flush the alcohol out of your body, and your body has a headache to tell you need to put more water.
Yeah.
So that it just doesn't make any sense for you to really have a headache like that all the time.
Don't make no sense at all.
So yeah, I mean, just off of conspiracy theory tries, just for 3 or 4 nights, if it takes that long, sleep with you and Vicky's phone like on a dresser or something away from you, not on your nightstand right next to your bed like most people.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm gonna try that though, to be honest. I'm gonna try that. Abby says she's not getting no headache. You're one of the lucky fews, Abby. Like my auntie in America have headache. My cousin in America got headache. My sister in Jamaica's got headache. My uncle's got headache. Deaf Mage in America's got headache. I've got headache. My friends got headache. It's ridiculous how so much people's got headache around the same time. It doesn't make no sense. You're saying you've got headache and you don't get headache. It's a bit weird how everyone's getting a headache. You know what I mean?
And mine's not like no crazy splitting headache, but I can feel, the start of something. You know what I mean? If I didn't take a Tylenol, or if I didn't figure out what the problem is, it's going to get worse. And I don't want to feed into it either.
Abby says, stress causes headache. But all right, tell you what you see with stress, I never get stressed. I'm one person that's never stressed. I nothing ever stresses me. It's just, I'm one person that I know. I'm never stressed. You know what I mean? Things just fly over my head. I don't get stressed about nothing. It doesn't matter what the situation. I'm not a stressed person.
Make a decision and go with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I've never been a person that gets stressed by nothing at all. And it sounds bad. You know what I mean? I've lost close people and close relatives. I didn't even shed a tear, and I don't get stressed about it. And it's really sad because sometimes my family thinks I'm evil because nothing stressed me or bothered me, but I can't help it. You know what I
My
mean?
girl says the same stuff about me because some of the stuff that I just don't have feelings towards.
I think different people. What up, Bubba? I think I think might be stress headache because I have the same. But see, Bubba's got headache, but I don't get stressed though, Bubba. I'm not a person that gets stressed. Look, Bubba's got headache. Andy says that's weird. Just took 2 paracetamol and don't usually get headaches. See, everyone's got headaches. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people's got these random headaches that makes no sense. How is
Yeah.
it? How is it that
If my
4 people in one stream has got headache? Abby's the only one in this stream without headache, but the 4 of us got headache. You know what I mean?
yeah,
My little daughter got headache. Vicky's got headache. How does that make sense? Like so much people to have a headache at the same time. There's no explanation for it. It's just strange. Hey Vicky. Yeah, I don't want to believe into the whole 5G thing, but it's just a bit strange, this headache. And
might be time to try out the old tinfoil hat, huh?
it's not no joke. I might have to try that.
I'm gonna put some aluminum foil on a ball cap and start wearing a ball cap so people can't see how crazy I am.
Hey, if
If
you
it
do
works,
it and it works, let me know.
It works.
If it works, let me know. Yeah.
I'll let you know.
I'm plain face as it get. I walk down the road with my tinfoil wrapped all over my head. And I make I make an antenna out of it as well so they can see it.
I'm gonna do the little spinny.
Yeah. Oh, God. What are you drinking there?
Water. I drank vodka too many times too soon, so it's definitely time for some water.
Yeah, definitely. One of my buddies says it's the 5G also, but 5G has been out for over a year, mate. 5G's been out for longer than a year, Bubba. My brother's company's had a 5G post on there for over 2 years. And these companies, that's all they're into IT. And
I think they just started actually flooding it out to everybody.
Yeah.
The phones. So now it's not just centralized in certain areas. It's actually through the air to traveling places now. So
because me and my brother was talking about that. My brother said he's seen a lot of posts saying 5G's only been out for like 40 months, but he's saying that's rubbish because he says his company has got 5G from the first open that branch, which was 2 years ago, and he said they've had 5 years since then. He goes 5G's been around for a long time, but he goes only like big companies got it. He goes, but now they're trying to bring it localized so people just finding out about it. But he said it's been around for a long time. He goes, if you open in an IT company, it's on there. You can back in 2 years ago, you could ask for 5G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it looks like now they're trying to make it for households as well, or whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah, cell phones and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out real quick once all that starts popping off everywhere.
Yep.
I mean, if millions of people or hundreds of thousands or whatever start having headaches and can't handle it, something will have to happen.
Yeah.
I know I'll be the first person that would be moved out in a random mountain somewhere, all the way on the top of it, away from everybody.
Yeah, I'll be out with my electric chainsaw cutting them down in Birmingham. I'll be on a live stream as well.
With tinfoil hat and all.
Yeah, with the antenna. Doing well, just getting things done around the house, but so is the stream. Yeah, bubble. I don't think it's 5G personally, but people will fight. But listen, Bubba, I don't believe it's 5G either, but I just don't know what to believe. One thing I do know, something funky is going on. Too much people's got these random headaches, especially people, who don't get headache. And for me, I don't get headache, and I don't stress. You know what I mean? So I know stress can cause a headache, but I'm not a person to stress. I live day by day. I just get up, play my game, go do my business, do what I'm doing, and I don't make nothing bother me. I'm just one of them guys. Something I'm like, oh well, that's fucked, and I keep on moving. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's good, Bubba. You guys stay safe. Yeah, Bubba, stay safe, Bubba. Drink
You
some of
too.
them bubble soup, them bubble gum, them bubble cone, bubble shrimp, bubble gumbo. You know, I agree with you, my dog. Funky indeed. Yep, something's definitely going on, brother. Ah, here he goes again with his fancy scape. Oh,
Oh, hang on. Let me make you guys feel better.
hey, there we
we'll,
go.
we'll stare at this sub.
I'm telling you, hey, the more I see that skate, the more I want to tear my tank down. I think that's something I should do actually. Tear my tank down tomorrow and do a live stream and you help me scape it out.
Sounds like a plan.
The problem I would have is because there's so much corals on the rocks, there's not a lot I can do because them rocks can't go anywhere, but they have to be the same uprights, if that makes sense, because they got corals all over.
Yeah, yeah. You just have to glue them all together the way they are, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So, trying to save your corals.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It'd be something fun to do.
Yeah,
For
true
a little
that.
while.
Mm-hmm. Need something to do, that's for sure. Sick aquascape pool, yeah, Bubba, I know, right?
I don't have that many corals, but there's
Yeah,
a
is
few
that a
of
little
them.
Zoa there that you just on the rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yep.
looks a bit lonely right there.
Yeah, he's yeah, they all look lonely. They're all
There'll be
way away
about
from
20
each
of
other.
those. Give you about 4 weeks, there'll be about 20 of those. They grow fast in my tank. It's crazy. I had I bought one that was £15 for one Zoa, right? And I've probably got about 80 of them now. You know that?
Wow.
About 80 of them. There's just loads of them. They're like bright, what color are they? I would say they're like pink and blue. Pink in the middle, blue on the outskirts, and then yellow on the yellow on the fingers.
Oh, nice. I remember I used to have a whole bunch of Zoas, man. I love me some Zoas.
Yeah, man.
Oh, this one's leaking like a sieve.
What you got in there?
It's a coral viewer,
Oh,
but
okay.
I can't even show anything. It done filled up with water as soon as I put it on. It's like one of the first things I ever. Yeah, it's one of the first things I ever made out of acrylic, so it's not done very well. Well, I never had one of these guys before.
Ooh.
I don't even. I think it's a Favia.
Ooh, that looks nice. And how does that grow? Does it just grow big, or does it cover the rocks like Zoas?
Yeah, it's an encruster. Yeah, encrust.
Oh, that's gonna be nice then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that avatar scape going on the floating rocks.
I'm gonna have to break it all down. We got to move back to Florida. So can't afford, with all this going on, we can't afford to stay here. So landlords being the real douchebag. So not that they can kick us out right now. It's not even the sheriffs. They're not even listening to any landlords trying to kick people out at all. But she can still put an eviction on our record, which would make it really hard to get another place.
Oh, that's
if we don't just leave.
That's why would someone do that knowing the circumstances? Like everyone's in the same. That's
care.
Yeah, that's a bit messed up. Everyone's in the same circumstances to do that. It's a bit cruel, right?
This place is in so much better shape than when we got here. Man, I had to mop the floor 6 times because they had like the mud and stuff inside the house. I tried to sweep, but most, there's you get clumps of it, but a lot of it's just stuck to the floor, dried, and so I had to mop it all up and everything. Like we cleaned this place up a lot when we got here, so I was gonna repaint the bedrooms and all that stuff, and redo some carpets on the steps where the people's dogs' nails tore up all the carpet. But she's acting like that, man. I'm not fixing nothing else in this place.
Even the change of diets can give you a ton of headaches from the cause. And my diet ain't changed though, Bob. I'm still doing the same. I'm still eating 1 meal a day and that. Like, the only thing I ain't doing is going gym, but I'm still eating my 1 meal a day and doing the same old same.
So yeah, unfortunately, Florida is kind of the option right now because I still have my screening company in Florida that people still call my number now, and I just give the work to my friend and I get 10% of it. You know what I mean? So I get a little bit of money here and there, but it's not enough. It's $17.50 a month just to live here. So yeah, we go to Florida, we can live for $600 to $800 a month. So it's like a third or half.
Yeah. Jeez. That's just messed up. Vic, did you come and take that flavor back? Where is it then? Oh, it's alright, I got it. Can you bring me that water and put some? I think I bought the kettle. Just put half a lemon in there, please. I can ask for things while I'm on stream. She don't normally say no. If I'm not on stream, it's like no. Well, before I even finish talking, like I'm like Vic, and before she knows she answers with Vic, no. She'll be nice on stream. Ain't that right, Vic? Oh, she put no in chat, in the text in chat, no. It's illegal to kick anyone out during the COVID pandemic in most states.
Yeah, it's I think pretty much everywhere they're not the sheriffs won't come and kick us out, but she can file the due paperwork to put an eviction on our record. So
yeah, Abby, she said no. I think she's in the kitchen doing it though. I think I can hear the kitchen rattling with anger. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I talked so sound, man. Oh, the state of this little tank though, you can't even see it because the blue. I don't know why some blue's coming out, but the state of this tank, I should have cleaned it out. The back of it is brown.
I can hear on the stream,
Yeah, I know. About. The glass is brown. The bottom is just brown. It's just a brown tank. I think I'm gonna just have to take it all down and clean it all out and put water from my big tank to fill it, and then fill my tank back with some fresh salt water. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Going for a bath, too much info. No one cares. Vic, I'm not sure of this flavor actually. You come get it. I'm not sure of it, man. You can have it if you want it. I'm not sure of it. Not sure none of these flavors right now. Yeah.
that's why I stick to the same flavor.
I just made loads and I just made loads of flavor. Wow, I made a custard flavor and a watermelon and an apple.
Kush.
Apple Kush. Yeah. You think this tank can sort itself out? This little tank, because it's going brown, or you think I need to just clean it out? Because I didn't clean it.
I think it's fine. It's just some what diatoms or something, diatom bloom in the beginning stages.
Okay, that's a bit.
I think if you just, well, I mean, you got the rocks and stuff that are already cycled and everything, though. And didn't you put water from your old tank in there, or did you put new water?
Nah, water from my old tank and fresh water.
Yes. So just the surface area of the tank is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Need some life.
Yeah, I just think a couple of scrapings and a few water changes, it'll probably be fine.
Did you say water change? Shit. Hey, this little tank ain't getting a water change till 2021. Nano or no nano.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, hey, nano or no nano. Yeah, that's why I'm making sure everything that goes in this tank is like that GSP and mushrooms and zoas, things that can live through a hurricane, right?
They're all bulletproof.
Yeah, because they're gonna need to be bulletproof, because I ain't changing no water in it.
No, I didn't.
Boy. Water flavor. The other day it tasted like toothpaste. Can you see the chat, boy? Yeah.
No, I can't see it.
Someone says I bought. Andy says I bought a flavor the other day. It tasted like toothpaste. That's all right though, Andy. I would vape that when I'm going out in public. You know, keep the breath fresh. that vape comes in handy, you know. You know, you're gonna talk
every
to a nice
once
young
in a
lady,
while,
you
but
just pull the toothpaste vape out. You know.
Unfortunately, people are going to be replacing their toothpaste with that, though. It don't get rid of the fuzz.
The fuzz. Oh boy. What is in that tank behind you? He said salt water or RO?
That's just RO water.
That's a lot of RO, man. Shit.
Well, I was gonna make the salt water, but then the world started going to shit, so I can't drink salt water. So.
Oh yeah, shit. Are you saving that just in case? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm using it, but
you can't drink that. You can't drink that water, though, can you?
Yeah, the RO water. Yeah.
You can drink. I thought you can't. I thought people say you can't drink that RO water. There's a different RO you need to buy if you can drink the water. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing. RODI water is RODI water.
Okay. You can vape it in the morning. I used to have a coffee flavor. Was it? No, it was cappuccino. Oh, I used to love vaping that with a cup of tea. It was the best thing ever to vape the cappuccino with a hot drink.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember I was on a charter fishing boat way out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and I kept smelling cotton candy. Well, they have a lady that cooks in the kitchen for you. You know what I mean? That's part of it. You get lunch and you can buy other meals if you want. Man, I keep going in there and asking her where's the cotton candy. I walk out. She's like, "Look, this is the second time we don't sell cotton candy." So I walk out of there, and this dude blows this cloud of smoke in my face. He's like, because the wind's blowing that way, and I realize it's his vape.
Yeah.
I wanted some cotton candy so bad.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I always, when I'm walking past certain vape shops, it just smells like a bakery. You can smell loads of pastry, like cookies and cakes and
cinnamon and butter.
Yep.
Holy cow! Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't get the flavored smoke, but I've always either smoked cigarettes or weed, so it's just always been one or the other.
Waiting for Guinness flavor. You can probably get Guinness flavor, you know, and you have to just check it out. I know you can get Bailey's and brandy, and you can get Ray and Nephew's white rum flavor. You know what I mean? See, there's loads of flavors you can get. I'm waiting for some chicken and rice and peas flavor. You know, I don't eat meat no more, so at least I can eat some, vape some chicken flavor. You know, I'm like, oh, there it is. There's that taste. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna have all sorts soon. Full breakfast flavor. You vape, you can taste egg, beans, and you know, toast and shit.
Can't blame you.
Oh crap! Oh my head, man. Jeez. Yeah, man. Every time I cough, though, my head just pounds like pow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't believe. But you know what's weird? I just can't believe so much people's got this headache. You know, I see people on Instagram talking about their heads pounding. It's just weird. Like the whole world, half of the world's got a headache. From England to America to Jamaica, it's ridiculous.
Time to find a cave somewhere.
Yeah. It's probably the aliens, man. That's why they're telling us to stay indoors. They're probably communicating with the aliens. E.T. My dog has that jangling flavor. Yeah, jangling, jangling. You know, Bubba.
I ain't seen that movie in a long time.
Jangling, jangling. Oh. What's the time now? Yeah, I can fit some peanuts in before it gets too late. Coated with real coconut cream. Roasted.
I tell you, this definitely makes for a boring time, though.
Yeah, it does, don't it?
Just sitting at home, never going anywhere. It makes me want to get a job almost.
Yep. You know the only people not feeling this? People in prison.
Yeah, because they're just still doing the same shit.
Dang, this is like nothing to them.
I'm not gonna lie. I did think about that though. When they say groups of 500, no more. Like, man, there's 6, 7, 8, 12,000 people in the prisons that I've been in.
Crazy.
What are like? How is that even working out for them? That would be a real shitty situation right there.
Yep. And the problem with British prison, they've gone and banned smoking, so the prisoners are going to pull their hair out.
Yep, they ain't allowed to smoke in America either.
No cigarettes or nothing, right?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was right after, shit. Probably like 10 years ago, maybe, give or take.
Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy time. Three handfuls of peanut, that's enough for me. I will have a 3 handful tomorrow. I'm doing a 2-hour workout today before I go to bed. Done an hour today, got 2 hours set today. I found a nice 2-hour workout video I'm gonna hit.
Might be worth a try, man. I got to start doing something. Sitting here, I'm gonna blow up like a half a lump.
Yeah, they can vape in prison. Yeah, yeah. There are allowed vapes in Britain, in England prison.
Mm.
They're not allowed cigarettes, but they can vape. If you get if you get corona, you might get parole. Well, England's letting out most of the prisoners. They're letting out more prisoners early because of this virus outbreak. Which to me,
That's good.
it's good, but to me it's a bit confusing because I'm thinking, okay, then you're gonna let the prisoners out because of the outbreak, only so you can put them in their house and quarantine them. They're already in prison, quarantined. I'm confused.
Yeah, but I mean, if the chances of a guard or somebody bringing it in, there's, I mean, if they're in there for some BS that they really shouldn't be in there for, not that they shouldn't be in there, but you know what I mean, something you can let them out for. At least they can be not in a big crowd, possibly losing their life, over.
Yeah. Well,
You
just
know,
close it. Just close the cell doors and put a more than 24-hour bang up. Nah, that's messed up as well.
yeah,
Nah, that's messed up as well. I remember I was on
segregation.
yeah, for 2 weeks or 2 weeks or 4 weeks, something like that.
2 weeks.
4 weeks actually. Then it was, and I was pulling my hair out.
Man, I
And
did
that was
8 months.
oh no way, couldn't cope with that. I couldn't cope with that.
8 months. Matter of fact, before I was an adult, it wasn't even segregation. That's just the way the way it was. I mean, I got out of my room for up to like 5 or 6 hours a day max. But other than that, we were on normal lockdown for 20 hours because it's jitterbugs and they're just always doing dumb shit. So it was just, most of the time 20 hours a day lockdown, and it was by myself. I was there for fucking almost 6 years.
Nah, I couldn't cope. I couldn't cope, and I said, "Hey, you know what?
And then people look at me funny now because I talk to myself."
I tell you what, yeah. Sometimes you see certain programs and people watching this as, oh, these prisons are crazy. They don't realize sometimes you have to put yourself in a place to stay sane. Just to stay sane, because I remember I had no TV on C block up and the C wing upstairs. I said C block like it's America. C wing upstairs, yeah, which is like C block like America, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had no TV. I was locked up there for myself. See, in about the third week, I felt like I was going flipping mad. I started doing to entertain myself just so I can laugh. I stripped fucking naked in the pad, butt naked. And they come around about 8 o'clock to open the thing to do checks, yeah? So I've been waiting when they open it. Hey, just to stay sane in my mind, yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, I'm like, get him, yeah. Hey, me. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to do crazy.
Something.
Yeah, you do, man. And then people will see that on the outside and think, hey, them prisons are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sitting in a box like animals.
How's your day, Amy? How you doing?
Yeah, and see, like the juveniles and shit, man. They'll just start stuff and start fighting and stuff for no reason, man. Just they get bored, and that's the way. You're either happy because something good's going on, or ain't nobody messing with you, or you're mad at somebody trying to fight. That's it.
Yeah,
it sucks, man.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for him in lockdown right now, and they're actually thinking about it.
Yeah. You ever just sit there and then like your skin starts tingling, like almost like an adrenaline rush, just like, oh, yeah. There's nothing you can do though. Just sit there.
They're on double lockdown. Imagine that. They're on double lockdown in there, basically.
Yeah.
Because the way the prison's probably running as well, even though they're on lockdown, they're probably on the next lockdown where they're not all allowed in the yard, and they gotta be distanced from each other,
Yeah.
That's good, Amy. That's good. Jeez, man. Helicopters out. We had a warplane flying around. A big warplane just circling England. for no reason at all. We're trying to work out what's going on. Just circling. Then they said, then they released something saying it was just training. Like, why do you need a warplane circling the country? What kind of training is that? In a time like when something's going on like this, people are feeling sick and 5G conspiracy. Why are you gonna decide to fly flipping warplane around the country? Mate, you're adding to the conspiracy.
Just add an insult to injury right there.
A bit silly.
So it's funny they got the Obama stuff all over Facebook over here. I don't know about there, but over here, the videos where the H1N1, the swine flu, was happening, and he told everybody that it was not going to come into America. The same day that he said that, we had it. We had our first confirmed case. So they keep showing this video right now because the left wing keeps trying to like blame Trump for all this stuff. I don't care about either one of them. I just think it's funny. So they keep showing this video of Obama talking about, we need to secure the border so when any of this stuff in the future happens, we can shut down quickly and have things in place and this, that, and the other. Like they're trying to blame Trump for something that Obama was talking about years ago. Well, that's all he did was talk about it. He didn't put nothing in place. I mean, he didn't change nothing. He just came up with what everybody in the country is sitting here saying. As soon as we heard about it months ago that China had that shit, should have shut down. Nobody goes out of that country. China should have shut down. Nothing goes in or out. You know what I mean? That's the way it should have been.
It's all politics, though. When you look, all of these, like we got prime ministers there, all the prime ministers, and then all the presidents in America. They don't do nothing. All they do is sit in a chair and they get branded with a name. They actually don't do nothing. When you think about all the presidents, all the prime ministers, when they come and go, what have they changed? Nothing. Nothing's changed. People are still trying to vote for the next one to change the same thing to vote for the last one to change. Nothing changed.
But see, like when you go over to places like China, when they tell you to stay your ass in your house, what do? They stay in their house. They don't have a choice. And that was one person that said that has everybody's, beneficial in mind. Here, we're not like that. We're not a monarchy. We're a democracy. So Trump has nothing to do with it. All he can do is put paperwork in front of people that are trying to argue with him about what's right, what's wrong, this, that, and the other. It has to plead his case to try to get this stuff done. It's BS. It shouldn't have even been a thing. The second we found out China had that shit, all flights should have been turned around that were in the air. And all that stuff. I'm talking, they should have taken mass precautions for stuff like this. But we can't because we're a democracy.
See you late as well. I you know what? I agree with you because I said the same thing to Vicky as well. When all this was going on in China, I just don't know why the world didn't just shut down. The world should have just come to a halt.
And it's not. And at that point, it wouldn't have been the world comes to a halt. It would have been China comes to a halt. Why do we gotta suffer because of them? You know what I'm saying? If they want to eat bats and dogs and cats and who knows what else they eat and get all kinds of crazy stuff, let them have it. The second they have a confirmed case of something like this, they can suffer the consequences. Shut them down. No one in or out, period. I mean, even if they don't shut their own country down, if we said no more flights, the second they found something like that, turned everybody, or all the countries turned everybody for all flights from China had to immediately turn around and go back. If they don't have enough fuel, they touch down, nobody gets off that plane because it's all recycled air. No, that door does not open. We refuel you and goodbye. That's it. I
wonder how the American people. Why you're over that side? So how will use that dealing with Trump right now? After and here why I asked that because I remember when all this came about. Right, all we seen in England and the news when they're talking about the coronavirus was Trump at his whatever you call him saying fake news. It's all fake news. Corona's fake. It's all fake news. This guy, and now look what now you can see he's in panic now. He's shutting shit down. So how does people react to him now? After he's come on the TV and telling the American people it's fake news. So fake news.
I didn't see any of that.
Didn't ya? What? That he tweeted his fake news. It was on the news set. I don't watch
the news, and I don't pay attention to his tweets. But that shit would have been all over Facebook, and I would have saw it.
They're showing. It's on the news even now. Like when they talk about it, they're still like showing on the news right now. It came in the news saying it's all fake news. It's propaganda.
I wonder if that's all bullshit, or if I'm just living under a rock right now because I've never heard that once.
Oh no! It's real news. I'm sure someone. Let me see if anyone else in the chat would see it. Yeah, because when I seen it, don't get me wrong. When he was saying, I was thinking to myself, maybe it's fake news myself. But obviously, to make that statement as a president, and then this happens. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
I mean, if he said that it was fake news, that was some bullshit on his part, because there's no way he could ever say something like that unless
his exact words was,
unless he has an agenda inside of this.
His exact word was, it's all propaganda, it's fake news. Don't worry, people. Fake news.
Yeah, see, because for him to say that, by the time we knew about it and all this other stuff, China was already going through it. So he would have already, that's how he would have known some stuff like that. So for him to say fake news, and now I know that Bill Gates, the leading computer person in the world, is going over to the White House to have a meeting trying to talk about implants and stuff, which is the mark of the beast that's coming. So trying to have people scared of money, trying to have people scared of the common currency that could transfer germs and all this other stuff. And they're playing this right on out.
Yeah.
Not to get into more conspiracy theories, but that's just the way I see it.
You know, it's crazy time. People, everyone just needs to keep their family safe. You know, take precautions, man. Let's be safe, because if it's not, if it is fake news, or if 5G is fake, or if everything's fake, what they're saying on the news, but like there's so much conspiracy going on, you don't know what to believe. Just know one thing: something's out there killing people. So that's one thing that's for certain.
Yeah.
You know? So I think all people can do is just take precautions, be careful. You know what I mean? Look out for your family, look out for your household. You know.
Yep.
I don't think
just
we'll ever
sucks
see
being in a position that I'm in, not even being allowed to have a gun. So I don't even have any. So if shit hits the fan, you know.
Oh, you're not allowed firearms?
I've never been allowed to have a firearm since I was like 7.
Oh shit. Yep.
So, once you catch a felony charge, you're not allowed to have. If you go to prison, you're not allowed to have a firearm.
Oh shit.
So, or if I get caught with a firearm, it's automatically 5 years.
Ooh.
If somebody sees the firearm, if I pull that firearm out, it's automatically 10, 15 in life. If I get caught with a firearm, it's 10 years. If I pull it out, it's 15. If I shoot somebody, even if like I shot your fingernail off, I would go away for life.
And Bubba says, Paul, it's all over the place of him saying the virus was a hoax. Then the only have 5 people, and then disappear. Okay.
I live under a rock then.
You know what? I'm surprised he didn't see it, because that was that. You know, I talked to like people in Jamaica. That was showing in Jamaica news. The whole world is showing that.
Yeah, I was just wondering if all you guys saw it, but us here in America didn't. Because, like I said, I mean, I don't watch the news, but I definitely would see something like that on Facebook. But I haven't seen it, so.
And you know what I've noticed with Donald Trump though, yeah. A lot of people don't like Trump. I've always liked him because he's always just said, he's like, how do I put it? Trump reminds me of, I don't know. He's like, he's not meant to be the president. He's just the guy from next door that just say whatever he feels. You know, presidents are meant to think before they talk. He don't think. He just says
he does think.
Nah, he don't think.
He does, and I'll prove
he
how
don't
he
think. He says,
listen,
hold on. He says if he thinks he's got the most retarded brain I've ever. He says the most dozy crap. come out of that man's mouth, I'm thinking, Trump, don't say that.
He doesn't. He's a master. He's a
No!
master at manipulating. Listen to me. I will explain it.
No!
You know why? Because he has you thinking that he's saying dumb shit. He
does.
throws you off. He shifts the blame and focus on anything in a drop of a fucking pin. When somebody said something to him, I forget what they said. They said something to him that could have been extremely detrimental if he would have answered it in any other way. Something about making fun of women or something. And he said only if it was Rosie O'Donnell or something. Everybody laughed. At the drop of a hat.
No, what I mean is, this guy,
very, very, very dangerous question.
But it doesn't behave.
In the drop of a hat, it shift the blame of focus.
It doesn't behave like a president, though, does it? That's what
he doesn't, because he doesn't at all, because he's a businessman. And that's why I told everybody that he should not become president. Not that I wanted Hillary, but I did not want Trump to become president, because I know that nobody does something for free. And a businessman who has that much money to become president of the United States and tie himself down and become this way, he's getting something so far better out of this than $100,000 a year or whatever the hell it is, the $200,000 a year to be president. He doesn't care. So he gets paid 1 penny a year.
I've always liked Trump, maybe for the wrong reason, right? But I've always liked Trump because I like watching him, because I think he's like a bit of a comedian. I find him entertaining.
Yeah.
Even when they're interviewing him and they're asking him questions, the way he shuts down, the way he just talks to people, I just think he's a comedian. So I might like him for the wrong reason. Yeah, I might like him for the wrong reasons. I think I think he's funny.
As far as being a businessman and having the right way of running a country in a money aspect and all that stuff and everything top notch, I just know that there's something coming out of this to benefit him that's completely benign to the rest of the world, except for the ones who have part in it. And I know that for sure, and I've said that since the day he said, I'm going to run for president for free. The second that came out of his mouth, I didn't trust him. I mean, I definitely didn't want Hillary, but the second he said that, I would have taken just about anybody besides him. And now look at the type of shit that's happening. Actually, the COVID-19 is patented. It's a patented man-made thing, and the owner of it lives outside of the CDC in Atlanta, Georgia.
Damn.
So now all this, and now Bill Gates is getting involved, one of the biggest leading computer whizzes in the entire world. They're trying to make us scared of money. They're trying to implant us with this it's to find out what strain you have and this, that, and the other. But there's like a bunch of different vaccines that would be planted under the skin. And depending on which strain you come down with, it would like show up all of a sudden where they put it. It would be invisible until it was used. And then a certain color comes up to tell them which strain you have of what.
Where are you hearing all this?
Shit was all over from the Bill Gates stuff that we were my girlfriend and I were reading, because we were trying to figure out why he's going to the White House to do this meeting with the president all of a sudden.
There's so much conspiracy going on right now. You just don't know what to believe.
I mean, this is all stuff that Bill Gates has published of stuff that he's trying to do. It's not like a hearsay stuff. It's stuff that he has out there that he's trying to make happen, and this, that, and the other.
Damn.
So. Yep. Bunch of crazy stuff, but when it comes down to it, and you just kind of look at the facts in a simplistic manner, it's really scary sometimes. And then I wonder why I wake up fucking shaking.
You're scaring me now with all this crap, bro.
Well, I mean, hey, that's part of the Bible, ain't it?
Let's not go back to that.
I'm just pointing it out.
Bubba says too much Facebook, bro. George,
Too much
I
Facebook.
said it.
Actually, 90% of everything I just
And they
said
said
here was
George, I
not
said
even
it.
from Facebook. But
Yeah, there's too much. There's too much conspiracy going on. Too much.
yep.
I don't know what to believe no more. You know, it's 5G. Corona's man-made. It's made in a lab. It came from a bat. It came from Wuhan. You know, you can only get coronavirus when they inject you to test you. You know, they're putting chips.
Oof.
They're putting chips in your arm that's gonna give you infrared beams. You're gonna shoot
Mm.
fire and the fuck. Hey, I don't know what's going on with the world right now. Shit,
Uh,
I don't know what's going on. It's ridiculous, bro. Mankind always does this though. Whenever something major happens,
Everybody's searching for an answer.
yeah, mankind always come up with something else to say. Oh, I know what happened. This is what happened. You know, down to the smallest. You know, I said it to you the other day. Like down to the smallest details, with like even Tupac dying. They have to come up with loads of conspiracy theories saying, nope, Tupac's alive. I seen him in the Supermall. Nope, Tupac's alive. Oh, nope, the police killed Tupac. He didn't get gunned down by this, and it's just ridiculous.
I think if Tupac was alive, when they surprised Snoop Dogg with the hologram of Tupac on stage, he wouldn't have cried.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
I mean, that right there, if Tupac was alive, he would be chilling with Snoop Dogg from time to time. I mean, that's just that. He wouldn't have cried from seeing his friend on stage again.
I've looked into the pattern. What's that? What are you talking about, Abby?
COVID.
I don't believe nothing on Facebook. Yeah, I don't believe nothing on Facebook.
Yeah. I didn't get that from Facebook.
I don't believe nothing on Facebook. I don't believe nothing on YouTube.
So that means nobody believes me. Damn.
No, you don't. You know what I mean, though, right? You know,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm
You
just
know when you
messing
go on
with
them conspiracy YouTube channel, right? They get paid to say all that crap. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And some of them are so good, yeah. Some of these conspiracy flipping people put a video together so good, they will tell you that your flipping fish is gonna turn into a person at midnight, and you'll be listening to them. You're like, oh shit, that's real. They're
Better
so
go get a
good
lid for my tank.
Yeah, they're so good with how to put shit togetger, right? You sit there like, oh shit, my fish is gonna turn it. You don't even realize what you're saying. You're like, what the fuck? You think you're going crazy? Some of them are that good. You know what I mean?
I used to watch Anonymous. You ever heard of them?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I used to watch them. I had to stop though because that's a whole group, and they actually shut down Sony Entertainment here in America because they broke into their stuff and were releasing emails and stuff about some racist stuff or something stupid. And yeah, Anonymous was going off over here. I had to stop messing with them. I was like, I'm not fixing to watch no more of their videos. I do not break in. I do not break into Sony Entertainment. I don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, even down to the look at the Michael Jackson thing. They tried saying that he got killed because he was what? It joined the what? He gave up the Illuminati, and it's just so every time something happened, there's conspiracy behind it. Like it's just ridiculous.
What the hell did the Illuminati want with Michael Jackson?
When they said Elvis was dead, right? What did people say? Elvis ain't dead. The aliens took him. Like it's just every time something happened, people got to say some of his shit.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous. I personally think the virus came from the wet market. They ate some shit there that they shouldn't have ate, and then that's how it come. That's what I believe in. I believe the simplest answer, the simplest one is the simplest way.
I have to agree. The bat theory seems to be the most logical one and less far-fetched.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fuck, you know. I knew the world was crazy when they had a tsunami and the rest of the world started saying the government in America caused the tsunami in Thailand or Philippines. I was like, how the hell did the government cause the earthquake and the tsunami? I'm like, he's like gone crazy. You know what I mean? The world's like losing their mind bit by bit. Jamaica had a really bad hurricane, and they said England caused the hurricane. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with why you smoking? Come on now.
Yeah. Well, have you seen? I don't understand why we have deserts and stuff like that because they can make rain clouds.
Yeah. They can make rain clouds. I've seen a machine that does that.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't really understand why everybody's packed on top of everybody, and we have hundreds of thousands of miles of desert. Just put one of those machines out there, make it start raining. Some stuff will come up, and
It's true. I seen that in Top Gear. On Top Gear, the show, they had a machine that made this loads of fog and it made some clouds and then it start lightning and rain, and I was like, wow, okay, that's weird. Strange. I don't believe that they made the earthquake and bring the storm to Jamaica though. It's people just too much far fetched with all that crap.
yeah, I don't know how somebody would make a hurricane.
Yeah, it's just because the hurricane was so bad, people just think it damaged a lot of resources in Jamaica, and then Jamaica got the independence from England. So then the Jamaicans and other people start blaming England for the hurricane. I'm like, okay, that's some good grade weed. And that's some good grade weed right there.
I need me some of that.
And he'd be smoking that like, oh shit, they really dropped the COVID-19 and whoa.
It must be something in the leaf that they wrap around the weed.
Yeah, it's the grabber, man, the grabber. That's what they call it, the grabber, man. That's what they wrap it with, that grabber stuff.
Grabber?
Yeah, it's like tobacco.
I always thought it was a banana leaf.
Because you can't change the environment unless you're ready for Mother Nature rapture. Yep, roger that.
Yep.
True that. Let's throw this out there if anyone else want to jump in. Everyone's always shy. It's like me and you're the only one that always rambling on.
Must keep the people entertained. I'm sure they're entertained with some of the crazy shit I say.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't even know what is defined crazy though. You might be the only person right. No one knows us right. Everyone just got their own theory, and that's it. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion and their own theory, and no one knows his theory is right.
Exactly.
That's the scary part to it.
And that's why my mom used to tell me when I was a kid, and I would be like, why do you believe in something that isn't there, that you can't see? She's like, because if I live my life and he's not there, it's done me no wrong. But if I live my life and he is there, then I'm going where I should go. I don't agree. I agree with some rules, but yeah, mom's usually right though. I probably should listen.
Yeah, mom's always right. Yeah, click clacks. I was refreshing your page earlier, waiting for your stream to talk you through it, but yeah, you didn't try again. But to use Zoom, you need a really good PC to keep saying. I'm not sure because I've always had a gaming PC, but you need a PC to run it through. But it has to be a PC that can handle a lot of the stuff that it pushes through. I don't know why, to be honest. And then you need Zoom, and then you need OBS for it to work as well. So you need to be running 2 programs. You need a PC that can basically run 2 programs at the same time. Your camera and whatever else you're running. At the minute, mine's running a virtual fish tank Um, yeah, mine's running a few things in the background. That's actually my fish tank in that little small corner there. But I set it up so it just loops. I don't know nothing about that. I know I did see on the news where they say Zoom's hacking into people's stuff and whatever else. But that's like companies, what they said. I see it on the news. They're saying Zoom was taking like information from people having business meeting in the group and talking about money stuff. But as I said to Paul the other day when we seen that in the news, like they can hack into our conversation if they want. All they're gonna learn about is probably how to do a water change.
Conspiracy theories and water
Yeah,
change.
conspiracy theories of water change. No, we're not changing no money numbers around here. Even though when I seen that in the news, I thought, well, that's stupid because if I have a business and I'm in a live program, there's no way I'm going to be talking digits and that live stream. You want to talk digits and numbers? Yeah, we have to meet face to face. Not, I'd never do a live stream, and even how private I want to say it is. You know what I mean? And I'm be swapping bank numbers and stuff like that. You're asking to get robbed there. You're just asking
Yeah.
for it. Because if the company themselves not hacking, someone else can be hacking and listening and taking all the details themselves. So I think them companies are stupid anyway to do that.
Trying to be cheap and save on plane tickets.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know, that's exactly what they're doing.
It just cost them a lot more than that.
What's really in that water? What water? Hold on. Going on a walk. When I come back, I will hop on. All right, cool. Click clap. Okay, what's really in that water? Oh, Paul's water.
Fluoride.
All right. Ah, shit.
Fluoride mixed with 5G.
Hey. Mixing 5G. Ah, snap. What you chomping on over there? What you chomping on?
Like a smoked turkey sandwich.
Nice. Poor Johnny.
And some of this delicious fluoride water.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Johnny there because I don't eat meat. I give all them names now. I'm like, what you eating? Turkey? I'll call that Johnny. Poor Johnny. But Johnny tastes good though. Yeah. I do miss meat, man. I say I don't eat meat, but as soon as I go to Jamaica, all I eat is meat.
Did you get sick?
No.
No.
Nah. You know what it is? The meat. What I like when I was out there is all the meats is like I see it killed in front of me, drained in front of me, cooked from fresh, and it just tastes so good and so nice. You can't get sick from eating meat like that. The only way I get sick is from eating meat that, it's probably got killed 6 months ago and been injected with antibiotics and all sorts, and then freeze and then sit to the bushes. That will make you sick.
That makes sense. I remember when I did the vegan thing, on that Thanksgiving, I ate all that turkey and all the stuff that I haven't been eating. I got pretty sick. It made my stomach hurt pretty bad.
Oh, you got upset stomach?
Yeah. Hang on 1 second.
Serve me up a cup so this headache go. Okay. Where you at, Abby? You still lurking or you gone? Oh. There she is. Had Barry today. Bubba, I had alcohol this week. Yeah, Bubba, can you believe that? Vicky had alcohol. Oh boy. Oh, my brother should be uncovering his tank Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, say what? I was just as surprised as you, Bubba. You know that coral that looks like GSP.
Next wrong with this thing.
You know the grass coral, the GSP coral, right? What's that coral that looks like it called? It looks like grass, the GSP coral, but it's not. But it grows with a hard shell and the rocks, and it got these little. Like right now, I'm trying to think if it's trying to kill my other corals. It's got this long little hair coming out of the coral and swinging around the whole tank.
And it's green?
Yeah, it's green. Let me show you 1 second. Can you see my camera?
Yeah.
All right.
Or I can see the one. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
All right. This here, that right there, and it's got these tentacles coming off it. See the tentacle floating in the hair. You give it a chance, you'll see it float up. Let me. There you go. It's got loads of them floating off it, like little. They look like little hairs, but then they got a little light. See, a little light at the end of it.
I can't really tell.
Oh, the light's just gone off as well. It looks like this, like these GSP coral, but it's not, because when I touch it, it goes into a hard skeleton.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is myself, to be honest. But it grows like GSP. But it's hard. When it goes in, like, oh, it's hard.
They say we're buying a house.
Come on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this phone now, but it doesn't want to plug back and charge. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing the same there, but once this lockdown's out, think I'm going out. to get crunked up. Turn down for what? Ding 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 ding. Turn down for what? Ding 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 ding. Buying out the bar, I am.
That's the first thing everybody's doing. Gonna go jump in a large crowd.
Yeah.
See how well quarantine worked.
Yeah, we're gonna jump in a large crowd and everyone's like, woo! Then we're gonna go home and we're gonna hear today, crowd celebrated in large crowd. Coronavirus spiked again. Let's hope not, eh?
I hope not.
Oh gosh. Watching news, Africa whipping people out. Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah, Africa's beating people, and it's Africa, India, and those countries. They're beating people, innit? If they're not in the curfew, if they're seen out on the road, they're getting beaten.
Wow. See?
Get inside. Beating them like kids.
Yeah, I bet motherfuckers are in their house. I know I'd be in my house at curfew.
Yep, sure that. I asked I reached out to one of my LFS trying to find out if he's got any of those shrimps, but he said he's gonna try and order some in. I just want one though, you know, the one that eats the starfish.
Oh yeah, the Harlequin.
Yeah, I just want one of them though.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and that way he'll have plenty of food. If you buy a bunch of them, they're nice to look at, but most of the time they stay hidden in the rocks and they come out like in the evening times.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you'll notice that Astrina population diminished pretty quick.
What's Astrina? Is that what they call them little starfishes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the little star.
Okay.
Not one of these, is it?
Uh,
I think I've got a picture of it.
oh, I think it's a. No, I don't think that's what it is.
Let me look if I've got a picture.
I don't think that's what it is. I forgot what it's called. Vicky's trying to find the name out of it.
No, I'm trying to find a picture of it. This one here.
Let me see then.
I think it's this one. That one.
No.
What one are you on about?
That one there. The one that grows, that one in the middle. And the flat rock. In the middle of the tank and the flat rock.
That one?
Yeah.
Is it the same as that one?
No, they look the same, don't they? That's what I mean. It looks like the same, but it's not. That one's like a grass, and that one's like... I don't know what that one's like, but it's got loads of stingers coming out of it. That's stinging up the place. I think that's what it's doing. I just want to find out how powerful the sting is on it. You know what I mean? Because it's starting to get a long tentacle. Like, it looks like a long hair strand. Like a long snotty bogey just swinging around the tank.
Yeah, that's
And
that
it's
coral wart.
Yeah, and it's got like this little ball at the end of it. Type in corals with stingers, see what comes up.
See that?
Corals with stingers, and see what comes up. Is that what you're looking for?
This one, isn't it?
Yeah, that one.
How about the one behind the fish?
Oh, you're sending it, Bubba?
Yeah.
The coral behind the fish, Bubba. She's sending it, you know. Yeah, Bubba should know what it is.
Obviously hard to tell.
Oh,
That picture. I'll get
first
another picture
thing
tomorrow
I'm
and
doing
send it,
is
yeah?
my lashes and hair. And my eyebrows. Yeah. I keep saying to myself I'm not going to have a shave until this is carrying on. But at the minute, I'm getting food in my bed. I might have to change. I'm starting to look like a caveman right about now. I've never had this much hair on my face like ever in my whole life. Ridiculous, right? I can actually comb the hair on my face. I put the comb in there today and let go, and it stood there. I've never had that much hair on my face.
Got me too. They have something called heated blanket.
Oh boy. I can't wait for them corals to start growing on the glass. I'm thinking to just scrape some off the rock and stick it to the bottom of the tank. That might help it spread, innit?
Yeah.
I pushed it against the back of the glass, hoping it will attach.
Yep. That'll help out. If you push that big rock right up against the back, it'll start to grow out onto it, and then you can use the razor blade, cut a few pieces off around.
I would like the whole of this back of the tank and the sides. And I would want it all around the tank. Just
All
not
except
just the front. I'd want it on the sides. What do you reckon? No, not on the sides, just on the back, innit? Oh, yeah. I think it would look pretty cool on the sides as well, but because it's a curved tank, it would be hard to get it under control, so it looks a bit neat.
Yeah, I've never had GSP.
You don't like it, or?
Just spreads way too fast for me. That and the pulsing xenia, I never had that either.
See, it spreads fast, but now I don't want. Now I want it to spread fast. This motherfucker ain't growing.
Well, you just put it in.
Yeah,
there.
I know. I keep coming in the morning like, nigga, you start growing yet, bruh?
You're expecting half the tank to be covered.
Paul knows more on the coral game than me. I'm just guessing it's a species of Galaxia.
Aha. That makes sense. I had a Galaxia once too. When you touch it and you make it go away into the
it's like a hard skeleton.
But like a bunch of little spikes that it goes into
Yes,
everywhere.
yes.
He got it on the head. Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny because that's one of the first corals I ever bought.
So what's it? You know that little thing that's coming out? Is it dangerous again amongst other corals?
Yeah, if that's a stinger, what it's doing is trying to test the water, so to speak, trying to make sure it has enough room to keep growing. They throw them stingers out there to kill anything by it.
Oh, and it will kill the other stuff.
If it's more of a sting than whatever it's near.
Mushrooms?
I don't know. There's no way of knowing until it touches one and one gets hurt, the other one.
Oh crap, that's not good.
I remember one time I had a frog spawn too close to a can that I put, and the frog spawn did that trying to touch out and stuff, and it touched my A can, and the A can was sucking the frog spawn in the little mouth thing.
Oh.
Trying to eat it.
Oh god. Crazy. Yeah, I need to try and keep that under control. It's you know what I'm learning, right? And this is why I say, if I could, all right, the way things is right now, yeah. If I could order a box of coral and of rocks online, I would actually do it. Do escape, and take out all this rock, take out bits of corals that I want, and put where I want, and set the tank up, make it start all over again. Because that's how bored I am right now. And to be honest, if I had a sump, it would make a lot of sense, because then I'd put all this live rock in the sump. You know?
Yeah. Man, if you could make it sump real easy.
Nope, I can make a flood real easy. I know I can do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's easy to make it sump, man. You just buy a fish tank and throw some baffles.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna need a way to get the water out the tank to the sump.
You know, you just make fresh water and you put it in the sump, and then you turn the pump on, and it just starts to do its thing.
Yeah, buddy. Starts to do his flood. Yes,
Just
try to kill whatever it can. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I've got some of those. You know what's right next to it? What it keeps touching, but it hasn't actually died. You know those. It looks like I'm not sure if they're like a form of mushrooms, but they got a lot of balls on them. Like it looks like a round mushroom, but it's got like orange and yellow and blue circles on them, like little balls.
like bubbles.
Yeah, but
Oh, bounce mushrooms.
no, it's not bounce mushroom. It looks like mushrooms. So it's basically round like a mushrooms, but instead of a smooth surface, it's got loads of lumps, like little circles. Everything's a
Oh,
ball. Yeah, I'm crap at. Ah, God. But it looks like mushrooms. It could be a form of mushrooms.
might be.
Yeah. They're like £65 for one in the stores. And they look like a mushroom.
I'd have to see it.
Yeah. Oh, talk about that. There's a baby one in this tank. Right in front of you. Look, if you look, there's a baby one right here. Let me try and get a good look at it. There's a baby one right there. See it?
Oh, like a rhodactis mushroom.
Yeah, it is a mushroom. Yeah, it's stinging that.
Yeah.
Will it kill that?
Or a rhodactis or a recordia. I'm not sure.
Recordia. I think it's a recordia. I
Recordia.
said, yeah. Will it kill that? It's stinged.
I don't know.
It's not dying. I know it's stinging the heck out of it, but it's been there a long time. It's not, and it's not moving. So
With that, he might sting him and sting him and sting him, and then like one day he just, you know what I'm saying, one or the other, he might just die. I know sometimes what was inappropriate reefer had a chalice or something that was next to his bubble tip anemone, and they touched all the time, and then like all of a sudden his money started bleaching out. It was bleached where the anemone rubbed on all the time, but then it started getting real pissed off and just started going back a lot.
Oh crap! See, when things like that start happening, just make me thinking now.
Time for a new scape.
Yeah, because that just sounds like dangerous. Like it's gonna wipe out everything. You know what I mean?
You never know. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, that's the problem. Shit. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. I wouldn't know what to do with that. Yeah. How would I? Nah, I couldn't ever do that. You can't. The thing with that, you can't ever get it off the rock. That kind of coral. You know what I
Which
mean?
one?
The one that you said, the flat one that's stinging and everything. You can't get it off the rock.
Yeah. Just take like a screwdriver and put it underneath and pop him off.
Swear down.
Yeah, I mean, if he breaks, he breaks, and then you got 2 or 3 of them instead of just one. But you could pop that off the rock somehow.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have some trips to the fish shop for some work for him to do down there then.
Have to stay down here.
Because he should know how to do that, right? At the fish shop. He should know how to take off all them stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like
And
a
more than
plan.
likely, they have a bandsaw. They just throw it on a bandsaw and just cut right.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. It's on a really, really nice piece of flat Pocani as well. So you know what I mean. I love that Pocani rock. You know, I swear down, I just love it.
Dude. I missed the Pukani. The last time I had that, it was in my drop off.
Do you like that Pocani rock as well? Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
I do.
So many forms of life that
Yep.
were all in my tank. Because the fish just couldn't annihilate them all the time. You know, the pods and this and that.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
They can't get to him, so your pod population just breeds up in it.
Yeah, between the time that I had my drop off and the time that I got my big tank of 500, you couldn't get Pukani anymore.
Oh.
I was
I was gonna put that all in my big tank.
Ah.
Oh well.
They move slowly, but keep an eye. Yeah, Bubba, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, man. Definitely gonna keep an eye on that. But to be honest, I'm in a stage now where I need to sort the tank out, so I'm thinking of sorting it out and getting a lot of this stuff out and moving a lot of this stuff around from now. I got loads of time to do that now, so I might as well do it now while got loads of free time. There ain't no time better than now to do it, that's for sure.
That's why I'm gonna drop one of these in my sump.
Why is that? Oh, for the put some
Yeah, the pods. They make pod hotels, but they're like this big, by like that big.
okay, that's neat.
So I make the pod village, which is smaller than this, and then this is the pod town, and then I'm gonna make the pod city, which will be an insert that you put in your sump.
Oh, that's crazy.
It'd be probably like 2.5 gallons, like a big thing with a whole bunch of holes in it. For people with like 500 and 600 gallon tanks that just don't want to run a refugium or something like that.
And about some app on the news that traces if you've come into contact with anyone with corona. Now, that makes no sense, Abby. How can an app? Yeah, how can an app? Now, when they're gonna start saying stuff like that, they're gonna start making people think, oh, now they're gonna try saying you've come into contact to come to your house and try and give you that job. They're just building to the conspiracy even more. You know, how they're gonna try and say an app is gonna tell them that you've come into contact with corona.
The only thing I could possibly think with that is like the GPS that's on every single phone. So if somebody, like let's say I had the coronavirus and you and I hung out at some point, it would know that our phones had been.
Yeah.
Because I do know that if I keep going around you and we're not friends on Facebook, they'll send like people you may know. All of a sudden, like you'll pop up with people that I may know and shit.
Yeah, they just need to be careful what they're releasing now on the news, though, because if they're gonna start saying that, the first thing come to my mind, and I don't believe in the conspiracies. Oh, so basically, you're trying to tell me that when you knock on my door to give me some injection, is that because your app told you that I came in contact, so you come to give me some jab, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah.
And if the conspiracy is right, then that will give them a reason to go to every single one's door and say, look, the app says this and the app says that.
Yeah, they could pretty much just say, oh, well, the app told us that you had it. You have to have the shot.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling that one.
I ain't feeling that at all.
My phone out the window.
Okay. So what you think tomorrow, Paul? Yeah, when I set up a live stream, you come and help me and talk me through doing some stuff. But I think I'm gonna take that phone outside because everyone's saying do it outside, don't do it inside.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to do it inside, you don't have to. You just go outside, take the stuff out there, smash it all up, and.
What do you mean smash it? I just drop the rock on the floor and smash it up.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it that way or hit it with a hammer.
I'm worried if I throw the rock on the floor that stuff's gonna start squirting some poison my way. Like, oh yeah, you wanna fuck with me? Huh?
I mean, I would definitely put some glasses on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, even if not for poison, just a piece of rock or something getting in your eye anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably get a screwdriver and an hammer. Chisel it off. I just want my red mushrooms, man. Them red mushrooms I've never seen them, and you know, a few reef shops that I've showed pictures keep telling me to bring some down and they'll trade some because they've never seen them. And the weird thing is that red mushroom that I got. You want me to tell you how I got that? I bought a piece of live rock online from a reef store online, and it came and the rock had nothing on there, and I put it in my tank, and all of a sudden, a few weeks later, what do I see? This little brown thing growing, and the little brown thing turned into a red mushroom. It came off a live rock.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And the reef shops that I'll go to said I've never seen them. You know, so that's the reason why I'm adamant that I want to take them off.
Yeah. I mean, I would only take one of them at a time to the store, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Keep that up.
Yeah, shit. Oh no, no. I've got. I think I've got probably about 8 of them on that rock. But I want to keep. They're so bright, right? I don't even think I'm gonna bring them to a reef shop. To be honest, I'm gonna. I want to set. I want to mushroom garden with just the red ones. So I need. I want to set it on a rock where they can just spread.
Be by themselves.
Yeah, I really like them. That's how much I like them.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Do a whole little mushroom island with its own little couple rocks off to the side. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I meant more to change my scape. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, 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 boy. You know, my problem is, you know what my biggest problem is right now? I need a bigger tank. I got a 6-foot tank. I think an 8-foot tank would help. I know Vicky can hear that as well. I know Vicky can hear that. Nice. I know Vicky can hear that. She's like, oh, hell no. Did he say 8 foot? Yeah, man. I think, you know what? When I first researched fish tank and they say get the biggest one, I went into the store and I said I want the biggest fish tank in there, and this was the biggest tank that he actually had. And now I'm wishing I went into a different store to find a bigger one, because this 6-foot tank all of a sudden is small.
Yep, that's why I like my 10-footer, man.
Yeah, small.
No, I mean, I could get in my tank and swim if I wanted to.
Get lost. We have no room. I can make room. Well, I have said though, you know, the next time I move, right, I'm finding a space in the house somewhere, and however, I don't care if the wall is 10 foot long or 15 foot long. T's Reef, the guy that Reef's one of the LFS that I go to, said he's got a company that builds fish tanks. So I'm gonna, however long the wall is, I'm gonna make them build me a tank the size of that wall. So you know what I mean? That's my plan. I don't care how long the wall is. That's how long the fish tank's gonna be.
That's nice.
But I don't want it high. I want it a bit shallow. I want it like shallow like the red reefers. I don't want it deep.
So like 20, 24 inches max?
Yeah, I don't want it. I want it where I can put my arm in and touch the bottom. At the minute, I can't put my hand in my tank and touch the bottom. It's too deep.
That's why I liked mine. I think it was 30 inches. It was still small enough. If you turned it one way, you know, top to end, you could fit it inside a normal standard doorway, but it was long and it was wide, and I could reach the bottom. I love that.
Nah, click clack. You see, it's okay. It wouldn't be hard for me to take care of, because if I'm only the way I'm looking at it, this tank's 6 foot. If I get like a 10, 11 foot tank, I can guarantee you I'm doing a water change every 2.5 years. I guarantee if this can survive a water change every year, that means if I go bigger, that means whatever's in the water will definitely last for 2 years, or you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. So it'll make easier work for me. And it still wouldn't have a sump. I would have a canister filter on one side and a canister filter on the next side. So life would still be simple for me. You know what I mean? And the fishes and the corals that I'm putting in there would still be easy to maintain coral. You know, I would never put myself in this position where I'm spending more time in a sump and I can't enjoy my tank. Or I'm spending more time testing the water and doing all of this crap. I think if you want to enjoy a tank, just, you know, sometimes I see some tanks and I think, how do you enjoy that? You like every morning you wake up, you're testing it. And you have to be chasing this number here. And then you got to be going in your sump. And then you got to be doing this. I'm like, I ain't got time for all that. I want to wake up, come in the front room, sit down, look at the tank. Do that for a whole year. And then New Year's I can worry about water change. You know, I ain't got time for all that crap. Hell no.
Well, I can definitely say I'm running on half of your method. I don't have a test kit 1. I just have a refractometer for a water change.
Bro, listen, you was in here the other day when I'm doing the water change, right? I
Yeah.
basically didn't even test the salinity of the salt water. Never mind testing the tank.
Close enough.
Oh God, I don't want to know. I just think,
It tastes close enough.
yeah, it tastes close enough. God, I think, you don't get me wrong. I know some tanks do need testing when they got all of these high-end corals in, and these
Yeah, that's
hard
over
corals that needs a lot and it needs to be perfect. But I would never put myself in that position. Like,
Yeah,
never ever.
and see, that's where you're ahead of the game. You just already know where you want to be, and you're happy right where everything is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. The only thing I would do is just add an couple extra power heads down towards the bottom, and I would just kick them up during water change time.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. What I know, what tell you what I do is when I was doing the water changing, you see, I pull the gyros down to the bottom,
Yeah,
kicked them on, and then it woke up everything. So I do it that way, and it helps. But I can't be dealing with the too much hard work on the tank. I bought a fish tank to enjoy looking at the fish tank. Some
see,
people spend more
I
time in the
enjoy
sump.
waking up at 8 o'clock and testing my alkalinity.
Oh, you
and
did?
everything. It was just a routine that I just loved it, and I knew that my corals were good, and I was taking care of them, and like, I don't know, it was just fun, to have my little notepad to write down in and make sure everything was on a cycle, and just. But I mean, I didn't do a lot. It took me 2 minutes in the morning at 8 o'clock, and then I just got to stare at my tank. I test my alkalinity. Sometimes I would test my calcium with it. I think I test my calcium Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But alkalinity was 7 days a week. But it takes 30 seconds with a hand alka check.
Yeah, see what you just said there. Then it just shows it boils down to, if you enjoy doing it, then it is what it is. It's like some people enjoy their sump more than their tank. No, that's true. Some people actually love their sump more than their tank.
Yeah.
Have
you ever seen Mofro's Reef?
What's that again?
Mofro's Reef. Have you ever watched it?
Nah.
He had I want to say it was like a 160. Oh my God, he had one of the baddest aquascapes on YouTube, hands down. The tank was pristine. He was putting these corals and these fish in there and doing all this. And then he tore it all down. All of a sudden, after like a year and a half or something, he's like, I was just running on its own. It was on autopilot. It was too easy. You just like messing with it. That's all it is. Like, one of the most awesome tanks on YouTube, and he ripped it down because things were just going too easy.
He liked to challenge. He wanted a challenge, right?
Yeah, he just, there wasn't any. There wasn't no more equipment to buy. There wasn't nothing to mess with.
He's your best friend in the whole world. He's your superhero. He's your superhero. Well then, give me a high five. High five. All right. See you in the morning. See you in the morning. See you in the morning. You're the best. No, you're the best. Sorry about that. It's the bedtime. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
No.
Oh, talking about that, let me show you something actually. I've got something in my basket, yeah. I will show you. Where is it? Amazon.
Yeah, I like brownies. I'd rather have a messed up cake with not enough eggs than have eggs in Corona.
Really?
That's it.
We're leaving before long anyway, so we need to deplete what we have anyway. So just stop buying more stuff. And then we don't got to take a chance on going to the store and getting clothes. Yeah, that'll go over real well. She'll probably throw it at me.
Yeah, have a look at this tank, yeah? See if you can see it. Have a look at that tank there. I got that in my basket, like, tempted. It's one of them tempted purchase, Ram. I'm tempted. But I'm thinking, and it's actually got a sump.
Ooh.
But it's 460 liters. It's not pretty big.
How big is your tank now?
My tank's 120 gallons or something like that.
So 460 liters is like 120 gallons.
Oh, is it basically?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not much. It's not okay.
It's the same thing. Yeah. It's 4 to 1. 4 liters makes 1 gallon. So.
Okay. So that's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same exact tank that you already have.
Oh, you know my problem I would have. You see. Oh, jeez. You see what? I don't even want Vicky to start talking.
What up, Click Clack?
I'm looking at this tank like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, what's up, Click Clack? I'm looking at this tank thinking to myself, like, if I could get help to get my tank out of my house, right? I would buy this tank in a heartbeat. If I could get help to get all my corals out and everything out and swap, if I could just do an easy swap, I'd buy this tank in a heartbeat. I'd buy it without even thinking. But it's thinking at stage like this where I'm not having friends around or family around. How could I get this in my house? Because I got a back problem.
You'd have to get one of those wheel carts.
Yeah, but how would I get my big tank out? Like, it would be a
you
nightmare.
Get one of those. It has wheels and it's a cart and it jacks up. So you would jack it up and then you would just slide your tank over onto it and wheel it out.
Man, just go ahead and buy the tank, mad dog.
But I mean, if it's the same exact tank that you already have, you might as well just buy a sump and keep what you have.
No. The tank that I already have is it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 cupboards and all separated, all sectioned off. You can't have a sump in there. But this actually, if you look, okay, there I'll show you a different picture of it. Look, see, that's how it comes like that. So it comes with the sump and everything.
I can't see it.
You can't see that? Oh no, you can only see it over on YouTube. Oh, that's crap. I'm showing everyone on YouTube. How do I make you see it in here then? No, I can't let you see it in here.
There we go. I'll just go like this. Oh, if I click done, I think it'll hang up on the stuff.
Yeah. Hey Jennifer Webb. We okay, just chilling. But I like the idea of this tank, I really do. And I think I don't think it's not 6 foot. I think it's just deeper than my tank, so I would actually save a lot of room in mines as well.
Oh, okay. Deep dimension tank.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's
nice.
Yeah, that's dope.
I've got it in the basket. I'm keeping my eye on it, and I'm keeping my eye on the isolation. As soon as they say, this stuff's up, I'm gonna just cash out with that tank because it's a very smart looking tank. My tank at the minute just not smart. You know,
that's a good price for that tank too.
It's a good price, right?
Yeah, that come with the stand.
Comes with the stand, sump, everything.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're surprised by the price. I've always, every time I talk to someone from in America and I show them price and stuff, yeah, they're always surprised because they always say stuff in America is always expensive. I don't know why.
Paul, how the tank doing, man?
It's coming along. I got a few corals in there now, so it's not looking too bad. I'll show you. It's coming along.
That scape. Whenever he shows that scape, right?
Yeah, got a few little pieces in there, nothing much, but got some Zoas over here in the A can.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that floating skate though. That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, it can't
What
be
kind of
that.
skimmer you running on that, man?
The skimmer is a Life Reef. I forget the model of it, but it's bro, I'm telling you right now, I've never used this kind of a skimmer. And I don't have any fish in my tank at all. Stuff that thing is pulling out of my tank is disgusting, and I have no idea where it's getting it from.
Yeah, out of that rock.
You see. Now this is what I'm not one for a sump, right? But looking at Paul's sump is kind of giving me the mind that it's not a sump don't have to be as complicated as some people make it out to be. All he's got in his sump is a return pump and a skimmer. And
Yeah,
it
and
doesn't
the
look
heater.
like a science lab. That's what scares me. I see some people sump and I'm like, I wouldn't know where to go, what to do if I had a malfunction in there. It looks like a science project.
Yeah, I like to keep it real easy, man. I used to do all the Chaeto reactors and all this crazy stuff and bio pellets and the hell with all that.
Yeah, I try to keep it as simple as possible too. I'm just running the calcium reactors.
You ain't got to lie, click clack, man. I can see that conjunction behind your head, boy.
Man, ain't nothing back there, man. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, man. Now I got to show you. I got to prove it. It's nothing, man.
Oh.
It's
Nah, that
basic.
looks clean as well. Clean as well. I thought you had one of them Back to the Future something's going on. Yeah, that looks nice, man. I see you guys are going to make me get a sump.
Yeah, a skimmer, a heater, and done. Oh, you got
Yeah.
it. And a calcium reactor, and it's all done, man. See, that's nice. Yeah.
The calcium reactor.
I love those.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Trying to keep it simple as possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Them clowns right there. I just put them in a box and ship them to me. Click clack. I want some of those clowns really bad for this little nano that I'm setting up.
Get you some, man. They done came down in price. Now they like what, 150?
I can get them for £200 for the pair.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the first to do it. One of my friends already told me what them.
I really want a pair though, man. I really want a pair of those. I tell you one thing, this isolation learned me though, yeah. Life's so short after this. Anything I see that I want, I'm not second guessing. I'm just getting it. If I want something, I'm not gonna think shall I or shall I not. It's just gonna be yes, I am. You know, life's too precious, man. Yeah, life's too precious for you to be second guessing. Like, oh, shall I or shall I? No. If you want something, you get it. Okay, you promised today, but you're not promised tomorrow. So you might as well get it today. You know what I mean?
I'm right.
Go ahead and spend that money, man.
Yep.
You can't take it with you.
That's for
You ain't
sure.
gonna take it with you. Dickie will spend it for you.
Send it to me. I'll spend it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I got PayPal.
No, that's right. You and me both.
Oh boy.
guy said to do the other way.
You know, I'm looking at this tank and I'm thinking, right? Could I get this out? No, I couldn't get it out of my house. I'd need help, and I don't want to be around no one. I couldn't get it out myself. No chance, because the problem I have is how the tank come in the front room. It had to go, because the bathroom's directly in front of the front room, right? So it would have to go out and push up in the air to stand up upright. And then there's a heater in the passageway. It has to be lift over that. You know what I mean? And then I think the front door had to be taken off the hinges to get it in. So it's a lot of work.
Well, if you're not keeping the tank, why don't you just break it down and bust them seams?
Because it still won't come out. Because it's a curved tank.
It's a what?
It's a curve, so the glass you can't. I understand what you're gonna say, like separate the four pieces of glass, right? This tank's curved,
Oh, I got you.
so I would still have that problem. And
You
it's
still got huge front.
yeah, and it's a big, thick glass.
Shit.
You know.
Where's a will, there's a way. Grab the hammer.
I'm sure Vicky can hear that, like, and then grabbing no hammer in my front room. Crap. Crazy, bro, crazy. But I really like that tank, though, man. I really like that tank, like, really, really like. That tank would look so nice with, like, a pair of 3 castles hanging over it. It would just look so good. Not castle, the AI Prime, sorry. It would just look so good with 3 of those over it.
I never had too good a luck with them AIs.
I love them, man. I'm always watching videos on YouTube. I like this. I like how you can set them up. I like the idea that, you know, someone can give me a file and I don't know how it works, and I put it into Minds and it, you know.
Oh, and it'll run their program.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I like the idea of how that's, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Click Clack's the one for those. He's the man for them lights.
Nah, I passed the torch, man.
What lights you running on there then?
Nah, I'm still running Hydra, but I'm letting Mo took over the AI group and all that, man.
Okay.
Too much work for me, man. It was time to go bye-bye.
Here's a charger. Shit.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about switching over to the XR15s, the Gen 5s, man, but nah. I'm gonna stick with what I got until it stopped working.
Yeah. My mind's overworking right now, but I think. Eh?
The Ocean Revives.
Ocean Revives.
Yeah.
Yeah, Revives get the job done. You know, any kind of light to get the job done, as long as it's throwing out the right amount of power. You know, you feed your tank right, treating it right. So
Yeah.
I wish I didn't leave my damn par meter, the Apogee par meter I had at this rental place I was at. I left so much stuff there: couch, recliner, bed, dressers, freaking $200 par meter. Damn it! I don't know why I left that.
yeah, I lost quite a lot of stuff myself.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna start rackling my mind. I'm still here rackling my mind out, but then I think I'm gonna just stick to the plan. Me and Vicky had a plan that says that basically what we're gonna say is when we move, this tank stays here. All I gotta transport is the rock and some of the water, so basically when we move, and we'll order a new tank to the new house. So get it set up. And when we're moving, we'll just transport everything from this tank to the new tank. The tank can stay here, basically. I think that's still the best idea.
Yeah, see, that was my whole idea. moving too, I had bought a 90. I was gonna upgrade the 75 to a 90, but I was so attached, and then I had a few water spots that was on that 90. I couldn't polish it out, so I was like, you know what? I ended up bringing both, and ended up just giving the 90 away, man. First
Yeah,
person who comes up,
yeah,
it's like, here, hey,
yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, man. It's gonna be too much
yeah,
headache right now to try and get that, get that tank round. It'll be too much headache. It'll be more simpler just to move my rocks and my fish to a new tank. You know, just make sure
Oh
it's
yeah.
set up. Just make sure it's set up and ready to go, and just bring like say half of this tank of water in a few drums to pour in to help the cycle real quick. So it's basically like doing a big water change, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. Or I just take my fish and just do a new fancy scape and take a few corals that I want and bring the rest to the shop and trade them in for credit and start again with a new escape because I actually want to do a fancy escape, Because one idea I really like with the sump idea is you don't have to have a lot of rock in your display. You can put them all in the sump and then have a neat aquascape in the tank with not overpowered rock. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's one of the idea I like with the sump, and you can grow hello pods down there because I love mandarins.
yeah, I've been actually building up my pod population lately, so I can get me another mandarin. I don't know if my other mandarin died due to the move or not being able to eat because I never found them when I was moving. So I don't
Uh,
just
yeah.
off
I want
thought.
a pair, man. I want to get a pair, so I've added a little refugium to the side of my tank. It's been there for about a year now. I should give it a little eyeball on it. Um, here it's been on this. It's only a small thing. It's been on the side of the tank, and all that it grows in there is pods, and it's got some what you call that. Let me try and turn the light on so you can see a bit better. Turn the white light on. So inside it's just got some of them Cheeto or Cheetos, whatever they call it,
Yep.
with loads of pods in there. So that's what I'm using right now to see this tank. It's only little, but I'm hoping it's enough. It's been there. It's been doing its job for about a year, so I'm hoping it should be ready for a pair of mandarin. And then all I do is every week I just go to the shop, buy a nice amount of pods and just throw them in the tank. Also, you know what I mean, keep it going. I love watching them mandarins in the tank. Nothing moves in the tank like that. I call them the hummingbird of the tank.
Ah,
They move around like a hummingbird, don't they?
yeah, I never even thought of that when they're doing their little dance and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like they move like hummingbirds. Night, night. I'm going night out. Night, Abby. It's been really stormy here, but it's been pretty hot. What's the time now? It's not that late. Saying that I'm gonna go grab some drink. I'm back in a minute. Need to grab a hot drink, so.
I got chocolate all over my hand. Before you sit together. Same thing with brownies.
Hold up. Have I been talking to myself the whole time? You could hear me talking or not?
I've been dozed off.
So
What'd you say?
did you hear me say I'll be back in a minute? I'm gonna grab a hot drink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Oh, you did hear that?
No, I didn't.
So hold on. When I was showing you the refugium, could you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard
Oh.
all that part.
Now I looked at the mic and it's on mute, and I'm thinking, shit, I've been talking to myself again. Back in. Give me a sec. I'm back in a minute.
All right.
Yay.
Oh. So what's good with you, Click Clack, man?
Man, the same old shit, man.
I
Finally
hear
got a day off, man. No
you.
call,
Nice.
so I'm trying to chill out, enjoy the day. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and chill right quick.
cake that's rested. You can't taste it. I've never had a cake rested at home for sour cream, so I'm like nervous, but it tastes really good.
Well, I'm finna go take me a shower. If y'all are on here in a little bit, I'll be back.
All right, I'll be here for a minute.
All right.
About to get sauced up and run the show while Mad Dog gone. All right. What's up, YouTube? Tell me something good. What's been crack-a-lacking? Y'all been missing your boy. Vicky, how the little woman doing? Got Nick in the building.
Nick, what's up, Nick? Yeah, I'm back. Long time, bro. Hope you're staying safe, man.
Yo, Mad Dog, you see that game I posted on Facebook? The computer simulated game?
Which one? The car game?
No. This was something like an army game where you use like it's VR.
No. I'm gonna have to check that out. What's it called?
I don't know. I never seen it in my life. Never seen nothing like that in my life. He was like running up on people, pulling their clips out their gun and all kind of stuff, man. It was cool.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out. It's on my Facebook
Yeah,
page.
I'm looking at it now. I'm looking for your Facebook now.
Somewhere in between the madness. Matter of fact, let me see if I can help you point it out.
Let me see.
Cause I got somebody tagged in it named Robert.
Nope. All I can see is a naked guy walking down the road. Oh yeah. I see this. I see it. I see it.
Oh yeah, that dude thought he was a football player or something. That was crazy.
Have you ever tried VR?
Nah, I haven't. I'm ready to try it. Wow.
Okay. Because what I was gonna say to you is right. You know this game that you're looking at, this war game, right?
Yeah.
I always try to say to people, it's very hard to explain. Because I'm a big VR. I'm always on VR, you know. So I always try and say to people, you know, when you see a video of a VR game, it's nothing like that how it looks on YouTube. I always try and say to people to explain VR is close your eyes, right? and then close your eyes for 3 seconds and open it, and
Yeah,
that's VR to me.
yeah, that's virtual
Yeah,
reality.
like close your eyes, open it, and you're looking around your room just like you are, and that's what VR is. But when you're looking at stuff, it's in the graphical content, you know?
Yeah, it's
And
just
it's
like an
scary.
install. Yeah.
Scary as hell. People don't understand how scary it is, but even I went into one game called VR Chat, and I'm standing next to Homer Simpson, and it's only Homer Simpson, but just looking in Homer's face because he's standing right next to me, scary as hell. And it's just Homer. But I'm sitting there and I'm sweating and I'm scared and I don't know why I'm scared because I'm thinking it's only Homer Simpson, but my brain's telling me, yeah, but he's massive and he's right here and it's not normal. And I played this flight sim game, right? And for instance, even not even all right, flight simulator. You put it on, you sit down, you start flying. You see when that plane takes off, and you look out the window, your stomach turns, you feel like you're high in the sky, and when you turn, your whole brain and your body turn, and it just tricks. Because I never understand how it works until I read article about virtual reality, and it's basically saying the why it tricks you to believe is because your brain believe whatever your eyes see. So even though I'm telling myself, okay, I'm not gonna fall out of this window, it's not real, it's virtual reality. My brain's saying, boy, you're gonna fall out because you're high up. Because my eyes are sending that message to my brain to say, look, this is high, you're gonna fall. But I'm trying to tell my brain it's not real. But I'm still nervous and my legs still going. I've stood up high on a railing in VR and walked on the railing and I just dropped to the floor. My legs went.
Oh yeah, that VR something else, man.
It's
I
scary.
need to get me a good computer that can support it though. I need something real good.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I really like VR, man. And I tell you, one of the best experience in VR, and I know Vicky's not gonna like me saying it, but hey, you ain't watch porn until you watch porn in VR, bro. I'm telling you, I was walking around the bedroom while they're going crazy. I was walking around the bedroom. I was bending down and looking what's going on. I'm like, what? I felt like I could reach out and touch. I was in the room while everything's going on. I could walk around the bed. You see what I'm saying? It was so real. It was unreal. It
See the
was
thing
just
about something like that, you be there walked around and walked in the wrong
yeah.
room
But all right,
somewhere.
because if you got a big enough room in VR, right, you can walk around in it and you move around. So when I was testing out people, yeah, I weren't in there, fandangling. I was just testing it out for anyone start saying weirdo. Yeah, I was walking around the bed right while these two was doing their thing, and I'm like, this is real. And then when the woman looks at me in my eyes, I'm like, shit, she's looking at me. It was that real. It's real as hell. It's scary real. And they've only just brought out a new one as well that they're saying is in 4K. So they're saying the clarity is even more ridiculous, you know? So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking I'm gonna clap that one next week. I'm gonna clap it, but I keeping my eye on it to see when the delivery change because at the minute everything is on a long thing, man. Even the AI primes, it's just everything is like say 3 or 4 weeks, and I can't. I'm impatient. I'm not gonna buy something and sit and wait for it for 3 or 4 weeks.
Man, the stuff that's been on Amazon Prime that you supposed to get next day or day right after,
Yep.
man, waiting 2, 3 week, a week or two
Yep.
for. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers better refund me my
Yeah.
money.
Thank you. That's so. All right. Check this out. Let me just check what it's saying right now. Amazon. I bought some mask from Amazon Prime and some goggles, some ski mask, some protective stuff, right? For this COVID-19. I bought it 2 weeks ago. And it's saying delivery is coming on the 29th. And that's Prime that I'm paying for next day delivery. That's telling me 2 weeks ago I purchased it and it's expected 29th. That's a long time,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
But you can't, I
yeah,
can't, I'm not complaining, you know what I mean? I'm not going to complain because I understand what's going on.
yeah. But man, yeah, but you gotta fix your dates. Don't be telling me the wrong thing. If
Yeah, and
not, I'm
some of them are so smart with it as well. They'll be like, you'll see, and they'll be like, oh yeah, you get it Thursday if you buy it, and I'll be like, oh, that's not too bad. Then I buy, and they take the money, and they want to check the delivery dates change. I'm like, why would you do that? You told me it's coming Thursday. You know, it says buy now in 24 hours and get Thursday, and then when I buy it, you change and say, oh, it's coming in 2 weeks time.
yeah, I bought a shed. I bought a shed, an outhouse shed. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, they gonna deliver it. They say extra delivery, so boom, let me get y'all to deliver this motherfucker. I'm thinking it's gonna be already put together and shit. Everything that you get the shed in a box. You got to build it yourself, and you got to buy a roof and all this.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we supposed to be getting it Friday. Now they talk about the 28th or something. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
28th, 29th. It seems like that's when everyone's getting their stuff at the minute. Yeah, they're messing with us now.
Yeah, keep messing with me hard, man. I got a lot of work to do. Now I got to go Bob the Builder back in the backyard. I'm already trying to be Hank Hill Jr., trying to get grass out here, Now they out here want me to build shit. Like, damn, boy, owning the house, boy, it's a lot to it, man. Ain't no joke.
Yeah, I can't wait for all this to blow over, though, man. I'm telling you, bro, I can't wait. At the minute, they're trying to tell us that we're on lockdown till September, but they're saying they reckon this lockdown can go on into the next year, which is like, okay, that sounds long.
But okay, I want to know what the fuck is all these countries and companies gonna do? Is y'all just go stop everything and start shit back from scratch? Cause I mean, motherfuckers ain't finna have no money. I mean, really, you think giving somebody $1,200 and these motherfuckers is so stupid as American people and what $1,200? Yeah, Trump. That's your money. You stupid, yo. Been out of work for 3 months. More than $1,200. Y'all stupid, yo.
This is what it is. That is fucked up.
Yeah, they ready to vote this motherfucker back in over $1,200. Man, goddamn, you been getting fortune, yo.
Shit. It's the way cookie crumbles. They say, yep. Crazy times, bro. Crazy time. I don't know how he's like cope with that Donald Trump. I think you know what? I like Trump, but I think I like him for my own reason. I like him because I think he's hilarious. He's like a clown. You know, if I'm sad and I'm down and I'm depressed, I just like, let me watch some Trump. Yeah, and he cheers me up. And he makes my day happy. You know what I mean? He cheers me up. I'm like, here he goes with some dumb shit. Go on, Trump. Get it. And you can guarantee he's always going to say some dumb shit.
Now, we all loved that motherfucker when he was firing motherfuckers on TV and shit. You're fired. You know what I mean? Now, keep it real. Now, that's the Trump we like. You know what I mean? This shit don't apply in fucking politics, Trump.
Nah.
You just can't rock like that, Trump. This motherfucker think he can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Yeah.
But he a businessman that he got the American people and everywhere so dumb that they believe anything. So they'll follow any motherfucker, anybody.
Shit. Hey, I'm all the way across the water though, and I listen to Trump sometimes, and I think I don't know how people made him a president, like, and I'm still waiting for someone to jump up out of nowhere and say, "Prank, got ya. He's not really the president."
Yeah, I been that shit too. Been punk, motherfucker.
It's real.
It's real. And you know what I'm comparing this to? It's a movie that came out probably 10, 15 years ago. Check this one out. It's called Idiocracy. And you know what I mean? It's about America. This dude, he fall into a time chamber by mistake and go to sleep for like 1,000 years. And when he wake up, everybody fucking idiots. The fucking president is Terry Crews is the president. He's the smartest man, and they fucking idiots. They so stupid. They trying to water the lawn with fucking Gatorade and
Wait,
let
what's it? Wait, hold on. You're gonna have to put that in chat or something. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, it's called Idiocracy. This shit is stupid,
Idiocracy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
man. It's so much
Idiocracy.
truth to this, man. They've been saying this stuff was gonna happen for a long time, and all this stuff happened, yo. It's like, boy, we living amongst these idiots, yo. I mean, the days of the real Walking Dead. These are zombies out here because these motherfuckers ain't got no brain.
All right. Yeah, I found it.
Oh man, that shit is hilarious. And it's actually a pretty good movie, but these motherfuckers are stupid. This is
Oh, it's got some good actors in there as well.
oh yeah. It's a bunch of good motherfuckers. Cause I'm telling you, you know, them elite motherfuckers, they like to show you shit before they do it to you. You know, they've been doing that to you for a long time. Let me show it to you, then you gonna make that. Come on, how the Simpsons been doing this for so long? These motherfuckers got a time machine somewhere.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, you know what? Simpsons is the weirdest thing. Like they knew. It's like I seen a whole Simpson that they showed you Donald Trump being president. It's like, oh
Man,
crap.
yeah. And then Trump did the same shit, same time, and they're the same people in the same fucking video in real life. How the fuck this shit happen? This motherfucker was there in real life, yo.
Yeah, it's weird.
And this motherfucker got Matt Groening got a time machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
Yeah. Oh shit, Trump's something else though, man. He's hilarious. He's a funny guy. You got to give him
Hey,
that.
but I'm gonna let you know something else about The Simpsons. You know, on Disney Plus now they just added The Simpsons, and they got a section with Simpsons predictions. Check that shit out. Shit, they playing with you.
What's up, Death Mage? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how they're not offer that stuff, and it comes down to a lot of because I'm a person, I don't really like believing in all the conspiracy, but sometimes when you see certain like things like Simpsons in your face, you got to think, okay, you motherfuckers are playing with me now. You're playing with my emotions now because there's something else deeper out there that you're not telling me. Because how the fuck does Simpson know this? And he's showing Trump going down the same escalator with a woman holding the same sign. She got the same colored top on. Like something's wrong here. You know what I mean? It's like they're making me feel like I'm in the Matrix or I'm a toy or I'm a gimmick or something. You playing with me? You know what I mean?
Right. I've been programmed. Pull the plug out my motherfucking head. Let me see what's going on out here. Let me feel that real juice, goddamn. That slime.
Yeah, man. Something's up.
Me about my pod. Wait Neo when a brother need him.
Hey, let's just hope if we're in the Matrix, then I'm Neil, right?
Hey, but you might go out of the Matrix and be wanting to go back in the Matrix. Like,
yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Be like, oh shit, man, I miss my fish tank. I miss my fish tank. They be like, fish tank ain't real, mad dog.
Yeah,
there ain't such thing as fishes.
Hell no.
I be like, shit, let me back in the Matrix. Ah, shit.
Yeah, take me back. Put me back in.
Yeah,
Put
it's
me
true,
back
man.
up right now.
Ah, shit. What's the time over there now, Click?
6:33.
6:33 in the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. 11:30 here, coming up midnight. I'm sure your time's different to Paul's time as well, right?
Oh, I think. Hold up, where Paul at?
I'm not even sure. I'm not sure, but I'm sure you like times that America's weird like that, man. Shit.
In Arizona somewhere, right?
Is it the same time as you in Arizona?
Nah, he out 3 hours, but ahead of me,
It's just strange. America's strange like that.
man. But the world is strange like that. Why you think when you do all these flights, you got to do all these flyovers and double backs, and the motherfuckers be trying to fool you?
Yeah, nah. I said America. I said America because America is one land that I know where I can wake up in the morning and like, oh shit, baby, it's snowing outside. Let's jump in the car and drive to the sunshine.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Hey, when you wake up in England, if it's snowing, you can drive all your life. You're not leaving out of that snow.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Once it's snowing in England, it's snowing. It don't matter if you want to go to the top, the bottom, the south, the north. It doesn't matter where you go. You're still in the snow.
Yeah, yeah, cause I can goddamn be getting snow here, drive 3 hours down the road, and it's almost fucking 80 degrees. Goddamn, I'm at the beach chilling.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Ah, boy. I'm gonna make some work for myself tomorrow with this big type, man. I'm gonna set the street. I'm gonna go live in the daytime. I'm gonna take the small camera outside with me and try and take my mushrooms off one of these rocks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the avocados because I don't really want them, to be honest. But I don't want to just throw them away like that, you know.
Why you just won't get you a flathead screwdriver and a hammer and chisel them off?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But then the rocks got like loads of different corals on there that I don't really want, you know. But I don't
Oh,
really want to just throw it away like that, you know. But at the time right now, I don't really want to be going to the reef shop just for any little thing because I'm waiting for some masks and some gloves to come before I start doing a little traveling.
yeah, you
I
better put.
Yeah, I got my mask coming with my breathing vents and I got my ski goggles coming. So I ain't taking no chance shit.
Yeah, you don't want none of that juice jumping in your
Mm,
eye.
Nuh-uh. They're like, we got you now, boy. I'm taking that chance. So I've been sitting here sometimes feeling like I wonder if I've already got it or if I've had it already or because I've been feeling a certain way sometimes when I'm thinking, you know, air pressures, headache, diarrhea, cough, you know what I'm saying? Eyes hurting and I'm getting some symptoms sometimes I don't even know what's going on. So I'm thinking, I wonder if I've had it or if I've got it and I don't even know.
Man, I said I had it about a month ago before this shit was even cool out here.
Mm.
You know what I mean? This shit fucking hit me at work. I was fucking screwing in the motherfucking light bulb, yo. That thing, you know, boy, I just started popping the sweat. Boy, I lost goddamn breath and shit. I had to come down off of that motherfucker and leave. Boy,
Nah,
I had to.
that's that good grade, man. That's when you smoking some good grade. I've had some good grade. I remember just pop out in a hot sweat like woo.
Right here, boy, it felt like I had goddamn 400 pounders sitting on my chest, cuz.
Oh, nah, that's not right.
It
Yeah.
felt like I was having a baby stroke, heart attack, or something. Headache. Boy, then my mother, I couldn't taste shit. Boy, I was sick for about 3 days, cuz.
Yeah, because you know what they're saying, right? They're saying 80% of the population will get it, right? And won't even know they've had it.
Yeah,
So we could
I
have all
think,
had it and don't know. And just
yeah,
got
I think I
minor
was in
symptoms,
the
you know?
population. But that shit was rough.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you, it was rough. I ain't never felt nothing like that in my life. And I didn't have the flu before. But boy, that was something else there.
Yeah.
But I think because of this good alcohol and, you know, eating all my good greens and shit, keeping me good and healthy.
Yeah, true that. True that. Good greens ain't gonna do no harm, bro. And I eat like a whole bag of spinach every day. I've been doing that for like the last 2 years. Like every day I have a whole bag of spinach. The doctor says too much because they're saying I got too much iron in my blood. So
Hey,
I'm trying to
yeah.
calm down on the spinach, but I love that shit, you know. It's just weird, like it doesn't matter what I try and do healthy sometimes, like it don't matter what they say is healthy, too much of anything's never good anyway, because they say you need spinach and now I'm eating this bag of spinach a day, the doctor's gonna tell me, ooh, you need to slow down in your spinach, boy. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Uh, I'm even cancelled for September, man, because I was all booked up for Jamaica to go back down September, and it's just messing up my plans. You know?
Oh, Reef and Odin went live over there, showing off his tank over there.
Reef and you?
Reef and Odin.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
That reefing with yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, I haven't come across that guy for a long time, but you know what I noticed, right? YouTube's so messed up. You know, because I ain't been on YouTube for a while, a lot of people that I was subscribed to, I've ended up losing them. Like, I'll go on their channel, I have to subscribe again.
Oh yeah, they've been like booting you off of people
Yeah,
and
it's stupid, man.
yeah, it's been crazy. Instagram been doing the same thing.
I swear down.
Yeah, so I don't know what the buck down all about right now.
Yeah, they're trying to keep their main channels, that's what it is. They don't want everyone to be main channel.
Yeah,
They're trying to keep everyone little fishes.
Lanes, right? Tory Lanes, what went over 350,000, and they shut him down on his live stream.
Shit.
Yeah, shit real.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this film while I'm going to bed. Idiocracy. It looks like a nice little comedy to watch, man.
Oh yeah, man, get about buzzed up and chill out.
Yeah, I gotta watch that in bed, bro. Get
Oh,
some
you
joke.
gonna trip? You gonna be like, damn, boy.
I
You
need
gonna
to.
be like, what?
I'm gonna vape up some of that CBD before I start. You get me? Get my little brain buzzing.
Man, good lord, you gonna trip out. You gonna be like, damn, this is a stupid movie, but you know, this is looking like what's going on right now. Look at the president. You put them two together, boy. I mean, you got Trump talking about stuff that he has no business talking about. Did you see where Trump tried to say charges need to be brought against him, that doctor, for saying that he had an IQ of 21? Yeah, they was pissed about some shit like that, boy.
I just went over reefing with. I just find reefing with. I went over subscribe again. I just subscribed again. He's gone. He's not live no more now.
He just went off.
Yeah, it says quick check in. That the video, right? The one that says quick check in. Yeah.
I'm still in this little chat. Yeah. So everybody will be running back over here now. It's all good, bro. It's all good. We ain't about no hate. We just chilling and celebrating.
Yeah, man. Hey, let me tell you something right now. YouTube for me is a blessing right now, man, because just sitting in the house and I can fire up a live stream and reach out and talk to someone all the way in America, and I got a little chat there. I can talk to people. It just makes my isolation a little bit easy, you know?
Everything RTRs need.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, those will work at the fish tank, too. Oh, yeah.
I can see them, too. Mom, these are
Yeah, man. I'm actually enjoying my YouTube right now, but I stopped it for a while, but now when I can't come out of the house, can't beat doing a little live stream and just chilling.
Man, I messed around and fucked around and got back playing with my PlayStation again. I'm on that 2K right now. I ain't know that shit was that addictive, bro. That thing was $20. My son called me and was like, "Boy, Dad, you know that 2K $20 right now?" I'm like, yeah. Okay, go ahead. We can get that. Let's go ahead and download that.
2K, is that the basketball, right? That the basketball game, isn't it? 2K.
Yeah, 2K20.
Oh yeah. See, we play more like FIFA here, like football.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I'm into my FIFA Sports, EA Sports. It's in the
Yeah, I
game.
used to like the soccer and shit back when they used to fight on the game and shit.
That's like the hockeys and the hockey
Yeah,
game where you get the
yeah,
punch up, bat, bat, bat.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, you know, but the day's coming though. It's gonna be a brother out there skating on that ice pretty soon. I think it already is. I think we actually got one that's skating on ice up here in Raleigh.
uh,
Hell, he tough too.
I think I'm gonna shut this stream down. Click clacks people. Cause
Yeah.
it's coming up 12 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna probably throw that film on, give it a little blast, and see what it's saying. You get me? Get some giggles before I go bed, and throw another stream up in the morning tomorrow or something. I might, you know what? Depends how I feel. I might even throw a little stream up, but I'm gonna probably be doing some hunting on one of the gaming. Depends how I feel. You get me?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, word up for jumping in though. Click clacks.
No
All
problem,
right,
bro.
people in the
Yeah,
chat. Good night. Bye,
all right.
left mage.
Good night, bro.
Alright. In case I don't see y'all, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.